All right, welcome to the All In with Bryan Weatherford show.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, what's up?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good.
You know, I'm excited about today. I'm always excited about the shows, but the holiday spirit's upon us. We've got some people coming in to tell us about not one, but two different
I think this is our first used car salesman on the show.
Oh, yeah, this is Derrel Allen, used cars.
Herb Tarlick, ladies and gentlemen.
Careful, he's actually a magician.
Yes. Yeah. He sells red wigglers.
You know, we have magic on here from time to time.
Oh, of course.
So Derrel's going to be out doing some stuff for us here in a minute. And we were chatting off air, as we're prone to do. But so magic's not the only thing. You like to say you have a day job.
Yeah, I have a real day job.
Well, we all do.
Hey, it pays the bills, right?
Well,
it's actually a really good.
I would think a guy like you could make your bills disappear.
Yeah, absolutely. In that little trash can, they still come after you.
Are you able to use magic in other jobs, like with business?
You know, actually, it's a really good icebreaker. I actually think everybody needs to learn at least one magic trick that they can use, because everybody will come into a situation in their life where they need to interact with somebody.
It makes you memorable.
Let's do one here.
Okay.
So what I like to do, well, I work, my day job is with FedEx.
Okay,
I'm an
cool.
IT advisor.
IT advisor, whoa.
So I take my little business card holder, and I'm going to write down here something that's very important to FedEx.
All right. I'll read this to you, Dave.
Yeah. It says, if I can spell, the Purple Promise.
Purple Promise.
And the Purple Promise is, I will make every FedEx experience exceptional.
Okay.
So, Bryan, if you will, just give me your initials.
Just my
initials.
Name?
Just your initials.
Just my BW. I can't write.
That's it.
Oh, that's pretty skanky BW, but
yeah, that'll work pretty well. Okay. But if you go ahead and see, that's what I do is I leave my card with people.
Right.
And then we're ready to go.
I'm ready to grab that card.
Oh, we'll go right ahead. It just told you that we have the Purple Promise.
Derrel Allen, Purple Promise. Purple Promise is purple. BW.
The Purple Promise is, go ahead and show the camera there so he can see.
Look at that, folks.
The Purple Promise is
the Purple Promise turned purple, but I used the same pen, and it's black. I like that. So you promise.
So so that's a little thing that you can learn to do with your business cards, and it doesn't have to be that.
That would be a good icebreaker, though. I'm going to hang on to this card.
Well, I'll let you.
Holiday season, I'll be using these guys. So you never know. I need some IT help. So that's Derrel Allen, just one of our guests we're going to have on here today, Dave. So, we love magic.
Oh yeah, I love magic. How long you been
magicianing?
Prestidigitizing.
I started in the '80s as working as a youth pastor.
Right.
And then I grew up. Not really. I had my first website in the late '90s. And it still exists today. Omagic.com.
Oh, cool.
Old Magic, O Magic. O Magic.
O Magic.
Like Irish site? Was it Irish? O Magic?
Well, like I went through the list.
Seamus O Magic here.
A Magic, no. B Magic, no. So I went all the way until I found O
Triple A Magic.
Yeah, exactly. A Magic.com.
One of those tricks of trying to be top of Google.
Of course.
That's what I do now. I help people get top of Google with online marketing. But yeah, I've had that for a long time, and then I had my first paid gig in 2000, and the rest is history.
That's cool.
It's coming up on 20 years here pretty soon. You've been doing magic.
Yeah.
How long have you been with the other guy, with the purple people?
About the same time.
Oh, is that right? Okay.
Yeah, 18 years.
Wow.
That's cool.
So 2000 was a big year for you, wasn't it?
It truly was. There was a lot of things that went on, and
yeah, he came in after the all the big scare. Remember the whole Y2K thing?
Sure.
Man, I mean, it was the apocalypse, and
my VCR
Jesus was coming back and everything, man.
I know people that made $1 million off of that.
Yeah.
In IT.
Off applying a patch.
They would work for the big corporations. They were working 80, 90-hour weeks, decoding
double
time to make sure.
Yeah. Well, I remember that, man.
So much so they stayed in hotels in downtown Dallas just to make sure the work got done.
Well, I think that to me, IT is magic in its own right, but I actually enjoy watching real magic.
Your VCR still flashing.
It is. Ever since Y2K, I finally got some duct tape and fixed it. So I guess I too am an IT guy.
There you go. Your dad showed you, huh?
All right, we're going to have Derrel back here in a little bit. Some other guests, too, to tell us about some holiday activities coming up here in the North Texas area. So you come on back and learn everything. Here we are in our magic studio. It truly is a magic place to be. And if you've been with us any time at all, you know that once a week we bring in some of the stellar magicians here in North Texas, and there's plenty of them to choose from. Today may be our snappiest dressed magician. I'm going to refer to you as that, everybody. This is Derrel Allen. Derrel, welcome to All In.
Thank you.
Appreciate you being here with us today, and we really do love magicians here on the show, and want to thank our good friend Dal for helping us out with all this. Yes. And Sam and the whole. I mean, there's a whole bunch of you guys around here.
Yeah, we're like termites in the woodwork.
Well, yeah, but you're very, very talented termites. I'll say that. So, how long you been in the magic game? What's your story?
I started doing magic like anybody. You start young, and then you find out your parents don't want you to do that, so you don't. And then as you grow older, you figure out, oh, I can do it myself.
There you go.
And I discovered that if I did magic tricks, my kids at my youth group would shut up and listen to me.
At your youth group?
I was a youth pastor, and that's how I started here in Arlington.
Here in Arlington. Can I ask which church?
Sure. It was the Arlington Church of God.
Yes.
I don't know if that place even still exists, because it was a long time ago.
Right.
And then I had my first paid gig as a professional magician was in 2000, and it was to raise money to go on a youth trip. Mission trip.
A mission trip.
Mission trip.
Okay.
And literally, I paid for my mission trip by doing
the magic show, and then you've been hooked ever since.
Ever since.
So you're available to do shows, or I want to bring you into my office for an office party.
If you want to come see not only myself but a lot of other magicians, sure. We have a show that we do first Tuesday every month, and it's coming up December 4th. I'll be performing with others at Magic in the Living Room.
Oh, and
I didn't tell you this before.
No,
so
you didn't.
There's
nothing on here. We're familiar with Magic in the Living Room.
Yeah, it's magiclivingroom.com where you can pick up information about the tickets.
But you'll be at the next one.
I will be at the
December
next
4th,
December
which 4th. Is a Tuesday?
Tuesday night.
Yeah. Tuesday night, December 4th, and that's in Allen.
It's in Richardson.
Well, they're all the same to me. If it ain't Arlington, they all blend in.
North of Dallas. That's all you need.
No, north of Dallas, just this side of Oklahoma.
Yeah, so might as well be Arkansas.
So check them out. With Derrel Allen here today. So you started professionally about 18 years ago. Mm-hmm. Since your first professional gig. And do you do sleight of hand? Do you do stage stuff? What's your expertise there?
I'll do whatever will pay.
Good for you.
Can you saw somebody in half?
I have sawed people in half before, and wanted in like 3 states. Matter of fact, you might need to pixelate the picture. Yeah, well,
Dave, I can do the rest of the show from over here.
Yeah, hey, Stuart, you come take over.
Stuart, you're in.
We didn't bring the big box, so we're okay.
I'll tell you what, we're not going to start by half, but I'm dying to see something. So if you don't mind, we'd love to see something here.
I like to do a little mentalism. It's a little easier, but I'm not real good at it, but we'll try something.
Okay.
So you're familiar with the 52 cards in a deck, right?
Absolutely, yes.
So I want you to just think of a card. That's all you have to do is think of it. And
got it.
Obviously, you're not going to tell anybody. All right, so I'm going to name your card right now.
Okay.
So bring it forward in your mind so I can kind of get that mental picture. All right, Brian, I'm going to name your card is Phil.
Phil. Okay. My car is Phil. Oh, I'll go with Phil.
It's short for Philip.
Okay. Oh, yeah, of course. That'd be silly if you called it Philip. You're right. So you named my card. I like that.
I named your card. Okay, that's the end of the joke section.
Okay.
So I'm not actually a mind reader. I don't think anybody is. But
not if you're trying to read my mind. I promise you're not a mind reader.
Just for everyone here, if you don't mind, what card were you thinking?
The 6 of diamonds.
The 6 of diamonds.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go through here. Let's see what we can do with the 6 of diamonds. Okay, I'm sure I've got. This is like one of those things that sometimes you better have that, right? It's got to be 6 of diamonds.
Not showing up.
There we go. Right there. Cool. 6 of diamonds. So now
there's more. Hang on, everybody.
So I did name your card, but I just want you to know that I am sort of an unusual fellow in that I do name my cards. So there's Trev and Sven and
you
Dave,
really have named your cards, okay.
But there's Ruth. Ruth's the king of diamonds. There's Jane and Jim.
Wow.
Bud, Lisa, Dez. Let's see, Mike. Oh, Mike's the 8 of diamonds.
You named your cards.
But I named yours
Phil.
Yeah,
like Phil Dunphy.
So that means the 6 of diamonds would be
Phil. Okay.
Phil, right? Are you interested at all?
I'm pretty interested.
Go ahead. Make yourself at home, ladies and gentlemen.
Look at that, folks. He absolutely
Phil,
named my
there
card.
you go.
Outstanding. I like that.
Okay, so that's
Okay, that was pretty good. That was more than pretty good.
That's a little ice breaker that I use when I'm carrying those around, obviously.
Jeez.
But it's not terribly flashy magic, but it's entertainment, and it allows me to start a different conversation with someone.
That could have been the encore, and I'd been happy. All right, very good. Phil.
Yeah. So, and when I'm walking around doing some magic, and sometimes even when I'm like in a business situation, I'll bring out something like this. Now, you know what those are.
Sure,
right?
it's nuts.
Those are nuts, but you would be surprised at the number of people that don't know that those are nuts.
Really?
And you'd be also surprised at the number of people who don't believe that I actually have 3.
Oh, impressive.
Carrying around in my pocket.
Oh, I understand,
right? So here's the magic part. If I take 1, 2, put them in my pocket, and then 1 goes in the pocket.
1's in the pocket, yeah.
2 is
Two's in your hand, yeah.
That's the way this usually goes.
1, 2, wait a minute.
Okay, so yeah, you'll have to watch real close.
Yeah, 1, I thought I did.
Some of this is pretty strange.
Right, 1 in the pocket.
1 in the pocket.
2 in the hand. Gotcha.
Right. So you said 2 in the hand?
That's what I thought it was.
I think you're right.
Wait a minute. There's a bolt now.
I screwed up.
Oh, nice. I get a bolt out of here, are you? Sorry.
The hits just keep on coming. So if we take the bolt now and we put it in the pocket, okay, and we'll take and put the rest of the stuff in the pocket.
Right.
So it should be clean.
I think.
But here's what I want to do. I want to actually bring the nuts and put them back over there.
Oh, okay.
All right.
Let's
and
do
it's
that.
done with a little, exercise of the limbs.
Oh, okay.
And when I do that, they all come back.
And they're all hooked together in here as well. Wow.
Yeah, that's
Derrel Allen, folks. Hardware humor here on All In.
Yeah, I can't go to Home Depot either.
No,
so
not more than
there you
once.
go, if you would like to have that as a souvenir.
Ta-da!
Totally.
That was pretty good. I like that a lot. So how do you go about learning this stuff? Do you teach yourself? Do you watch others?
I'm privileged to be a member of the Dallas Magic Clubs.
Okay.
A life member of the Society of American Magicians.
Sam. We're familiar with Sam on this show.
And I'm also a member of the International Brotherhood of Magicians and the Fellowship of Christian Magicians.
Goodness.
And
there's more?
let's not leave out the Texas Association of Magicians.
Of course.
So those
TAM.
are TAOM. Yeah.
TAOM, okay.
So those are my associations. I attend the Dallas Magic Club every month, and there's a lot of, you've already met Mayor Eric Hogue, Trig Watson.
Yeah, Trig was great.
Dal Sanders, Fred and Bobby Becker.
Fred
all
and Bobby,
members of
they
the
were
Dallas
here.
Magic Club. So
We met a gentleman, a magician who teaches English over at a community college in Dallas. Yeah.
right, Doc
Doc,
Grimes.
yeah, right, Doc Grimes.
Absolutely, one of my good friends there too. And I like using magic to help me introduce business things. For instance,
We're all about business on this show.
you are the star of the show. Is that
Oh, well,
correct?
thank you very
Right?
much. Right.
Star of the show.
Yeah.
Little sponge star.
Sponge
right?
Star, right.
Well, what I do outside of magic is I also do a little online marketing.
Oh, good for you.
And so I tell people that your website is the star of your business online, but sometimes it doesn't work out that way. And I try to help you out because I'm a star too.
Oh, double stars.
Yeah. So if I take my star and I hold it here, you take this one, Brian, hold it real tight right there
Right here,
so
got
everybody
it.
can see.
All right.
I want everybody to see the exact moment.
Yeah.
The exact moment.
Yeah.
When my star jumps from my hand
All right.
into yours. Right.
Oh, there we are. Double star. Nice.
There you go. Right.
Nice.
Okay. Try to squeeze both of them really tight.
Okay, if we go really
both of
tight
them
this
really
time.
tight.
Real
This
tight.
time I won't do anything terribly tricky except
Okay.
reach in and take that one.
Oh.
Reach over here and take that one.
But yeah, but now what do I have?
Oh wait, I'll take this one too.
Now you have
Now,
3?
If I take all 3, this is like online marketing. You have a lot of ingredients,
Yeah.
SEO is one of them. Social media is another.
Sure it is.
Email marketing.
All
they
of
all
them.
work together, but if you don't have them work together right, well, go ahead and take a look. Yeah, there we go. They're all there. So if you take one of these and put it in your pocket.
Okay.
So you're going to let somebody else do that. Let's say you're going to do your own marketing.
Yeah,
or you,
do it myself.
You got it all taken
keep
care
those
of,
others.
right?
I can do it myself,
Sure.
yeah.
You can do it yourself. You put a couple over in your pocket. How many's in the hand?
Supposedly one.
But you know, it's
But
gotta be,
there they all are.
when I do this out in the world, I tell people that was Aggie math. But
Nice.
I can say that because my son went to A&M, but that's
Okay.
okay. Here we go. So watch closely now. I'm taking one in the pocket,
Right.
one in the hand,
Right.
one in the pocket.
All right.
So that time you saw it.
Yeah,
it's
two in the
over
pocket,
here,
one in
and
your hand. Got
it's the
this
same
one.
trick.
It's the same trick. So they're all
Yeah,
three back.
Three's there. Back.
That's Derrel Allen, everybody. He's
Oh, we're not finished.
oh yeah, I'm just trying to soak it in.
Here we go. I'm going to show you now
Yeah.
how I do it. I know I shouldn't reveal things, but
No, you shouldn't.
it's worth it for
Okay.
If you take one and you put it in your
I don't
pocket.
take it,
Now,
okay.
here's what happens. See, over here,
Yeah.
I'm doing a little thing in my pocket.
Oh, we all have.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Derrel.
All right, and then I show this hand really nice and empty, and then real quickly, because
Yeah.
I learned from the best,
Yeah.
I reach over and I grab everything.
Yeah, you got it all there.
Right, and
left
then I
hand.
do one more, put it in the pocket.
Right.
I do the big rigmarole about that's two over here. How many's in
Yeah,
there?
yeah.
And you say
one.
and I say it's the same trick.
It's the
and
same
you
trick, and I say three.
and then I show you that with our system, the way we do it, all of your marketing problems are gone. They disappear. How's that?
I like that, man. Not only is he a magician, he's a marketing expert as well.
I try.
Derrel Allen, everybody. So holiday season's coming up. Are you working any gigs? You got any party? I know you
I
got the
do.
big one coming up December 3rd, but private, corporate type things.
I have a kind of a standing thing. I wouldn't say how standing it is, but I go to the Heritage Ranch Golf and Country Club.
Ooh.
They have breakfast with Santa, and so I go there and do a little magic, and then let Santa do the big magic.
Right.
But, I keep the
As
kids
only Santa can
involved
do.
while he's waiting.
So kids really get into magic, don't they?
I love doing kids parties. I
Yeah.
do them all the time, and of course I still do the corporate things too.
Sure.
I have a couple of companies that have hired me for the Christmas.
Well, they
for the
should.
Christmas
You've been
parties.
doing it 18 years. You didn't just fall off the magic truck this morning.
Not yet.
You know.
Yeah.
So you've been rolling at this for some time now.
For a while.
Well, we're really honored to have you in with the studio with us today here in the Magic Studio. We're going to talk here just a little bit, but if you can hang out a little bit, I'd like to have a seat, and I want
I'd
to
love
delve
to.
deeper into
Absolutely.
the past, present, and future of Derrel Allen, our magician here in our Magic Studio here on All In. I love the sponge trick, the bolt trick. I don't have a clue, and I tell the other guys, I don't want to know. I'm the guy that just appreciates the talent that you have.
And we love you.
And the years that you put into learning what you can do.
Thank you.
Derrel, everybody, we're going to sell a couple of things to you, but we'll be right back with you here just a second. Take care.
No place to go. Gotta get out of the city. Why don't you come along with me?
Sitting here chatting with our magician du jour. Getting a little French on you there, Dave. How did that sound? This is
No, very escargot of you.
we Derrel Allen here. He's already dazzled us some stuff in the Magic Studio, so I asked him, and he politely said yes. So he's come over here to sit down and chat with us just a little bit about, as I mentioned on the tease, your past, your present, and your future. So
No,
you
hang on.
mentioned-
I want to use that jacket for a test pattern. I think I'm gonna.
you think when we
Yeah.
sign off?
Yeah.
It's got it has a big Indian chief on the
There you
back, so
go.
it'll work great. I love the jacket, as a matter of fact.
It's not very often that you walk into a clothing store and the first thing on the rack when you walk in says, "Buy me."
Buy me.
And there it was. So.
You know, if you got a white patent leather belt, you'll be all set. Or-
You know what would I know you do some mind-boggling magic, but you know what would really be mind-boggling? To find out how many people walked past that jacket and didn't buy it.
It must have been a lot because they put it right out front. I will tell you
It's
that,
here for
yeah.
Derrel Allen got the jacket. He wore it on our show today. So you mentioned in the last segment that you started kind of playing around with magic back in your days as a youth pastor.
I did.
And to keep the kids in line, that would keep them in line.
It would.
Like, you guys hold it down, I'll show you a trick.
It's kind of amazing that you can also build stories into your magic. It's what the corporate guys do when you go to
Sure.
a trade show and you
Yeah.
see them doing magic.
They do.
They're talking about the product. You can do the same thing with magic and bringing in life stories. And it's not just religious life stories. I mean, you can talk about all kinds of things because think about this for a second, and I trying to get too deep, but if you think of something that disappears and then reappears, well, we know somebody that did that a couple of thousand years ago.
Oh, you are
right?
getting a little deep, yeah.
So it is kind of a a reincarnation, a resurrection kind of act whenever you see something disappear and reappear.
Well, and it's funny you say that because obviously magic's been around forever, but it seems lately, just in television, there's been a resurgence of magic. You know, when you've got America's Got Talent, you've got the Penn and Teller guys and everything, and then which honestly got us involved more to getting all you guys in here, but to hear your stories and your dedication to your craft, which is I was telling you off air, I sincerely appreciate that because you didn't just wake up this morning making this stuff disappear.
Well, that's true, and it's fun being around all of those crazy talented people. I often have people, they watch me and they say, why don't you go on America's Got Talent? And you know, I know what they're doing on the show, and could I do it? Well, if I was 100% doing that all the time, I probably could, but hey, I'm an old guy. Let's let the young guys have their day.
There you go.
And, you know, I'm having fun doing what I do here.
Well, Derrel, we're having fun having you here. So now I've got you seated. Can you do anything from a seated position?
I can probably do something
we'd love to see something.
One thing, we're talking about telling stories. I do some things with kids, and okay, I had it right there in my pocket. I do these things with kids using coins. Okay, so this is the old man's
I like
coin
the coin purse.
Yeah, the old man's coin purse. And of course, you've seen these before, right?
Oh, it's $50.
$50,
sure.
Right? Kennedy $50.
Absolutely.
So the only people that you see carrying around Kennedy $50 are magicians and old people, and I'm both. So
well, I'm one of them, but I haven't got one yet, but I will.
So here's what I do with the $50. I tell the kids, I say, you want to do something with your money, and that is you want to pay attention to it, right? We all want to pay attention to our money.
Sure.
If you don't watch your money, what happens to it, Bryan?
It disappears.
Yeah, it'll disappear,
and
it will show up in a place that you didn't expect, right? Right. So even when you're doing the right thing, like if you're investing in the bank or stock market, sometimes if it's not right, it will show up in the wrong place too.
We're losing these things right and left.
Yeah, that's because I don't mind. A lot of people, they pay attention to the wrong thing, see, and when they pay attention to the wrong thing, they don't see the magic when it actually happens. So that's gotten me 3 of my 4 that we're talking about. And I just want to show you the last one. It brings us back to the last place, the same place that we were earlier, which was don't ever let your money lose your sight.
Yeah, keep it in sight.
Otherwise, it will show up.
Oh, there it is.
You didn't expect it.
Very nice. And then they all dance back into the little coin purse and go from there.
No, actually, that's when I have to pick them up. Otherwise, the kids will start grabbing them.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was a kid. Well, have you ever been a bank teller? I see a future for you.
I did learn that when you go into the bank and you start doing coin tricks, they kind of start.
Yeah, you kind of get looked at. You might as well
security
you
guard
might as well throw on a
over
clown mask
closer.
and get it over with at this point. Derrel Allen, everybody, our magician. So coin tricks. We've seen foam tricks. Do you do the big stuff like stage magic as well? Not here today, obviously.
I don't have anything like that I do.
Right.
And that is because, 1, they're expensive.
Yeah.
And 2, you have to have really good looking assistants.
There you go.
My kids are too young or too old.
Okay.
You can have Stuart.
You can borrow our intern,
Yeah,
Stuart.
take Stuart.
Stuart in sequence is a sight to see.
He doesn't quite have the legs. That's all
Sorry,
there is
Stu.
to that.
Story of my life. You'll get there. But so you don't do the bigger stuff.
I don't
you work
do the
on
big
this
stuff,
all the time.
But I sure could be an MC for one of those guys.
Yeah, wouldn't that be something? You could be the show opener to get things rolling.
And you know, it's a lot of fun doing the close-up things. And there are a few things that you can do that are small tricks, but they play big to a big audience.
Okay.
So
Do you travel? Have you performed out of state? Or out of the area? Let's start there.
It's rare. Now, I have this on my resume because obviously I went on the mission trip. I did magic. I did street magic in Prague. I did magic. I do magic. My wife is from the Philippines, so I do magic in the Philippines.
Okay.
And so I've actually performed, I won't say paying gigs because they don't pay much. So I have performed on stage in various places, not just here.
Pro bono magic.
It happens.
But it's kind of a universal language, though. I mean, even if you don't speak the language in the country, when you can name a card Phil, or make sponges reappear. It doesn't matter at all.
The only other language you have to learn is how to count to 3.
Yeah, okay, 1.
Or whatever the language
Whatever
is.
that language may be.
Learn
that's
that
funny.
one.
Or you could probably just do
you're
the
good.
finger route and go that
You bet.
route as well. Have you done anything with animals? Do you do
I-
livestock magic with canaries and doves and rabbits and whatnot?
Right now, my current birthday party magic show for kids
Mm-hmm.
has a bunny rabbit in it. However, it's a puppet bunny rabbit.
Oh, okay. I thought it was going to be a sad story there for a second.
No, it's a puppet bunny rabbit, and it works very well. You don't have to feed him. You don't have to clean
That's
up
the best
after
kind.
him.
Just throw it in a box
and
and
the
wait
kids
for the next
still
show.
they come up and they want to pet him, and so it still works for photo ops and all that. So, do I actually work with them? No, I love rabbits, but
There's a lot of extra,
you do have to keep animals.
and who knows, those rabbits could unionize at any point, and then it's really a big hassle at that point. So.
Okay, since you brought it up,
Uh-oh.
there is an actual USDA thing about animals, and they were really touching a lot of magicians across the country with, you got to pay these fees for having your animals, and yeah, just Google that sometime.
And so at that time, you invested in puppet stock, and,
You bet.
and it's really
Puppet
skyrocketed
stock
since
is,
then.
quite good.
Quite good. Derrel Allen, I've got about 30 seconds left. You probably don't have anything that quick.
30 seconds.
It's not
that
going to
quick.
happen in 30 seconds. So I would rather have
yeah,
more time.
I do.
But we really do. It's going to be that
30
quick.
Okay, here we go.
Down to 20.
Coming out of my pocket.
Yep.
Nope. We have a ring. And we
Yep.
have a chain,
We got 10 seconds.
and it's coming right now.
Yep.
So we
Ring
take
and a
this,
chain.
we bring it through here,
Yeah.
just like that. We let go, and
Oh, there you go.
there you go. That's
You
it.
didn't get to see that as close up as I did, but you can catch him and more on his website. And thank you for being here.
Thank you for letting
Appreciate
me
it.
come.
That was
Appreciate
awesome.
it.
Take care.